Hey everybody, it's April 1st, 2017, and this is Daily Vlog number 336. It's April Fool's Day. Hope you didn't get fooled today. It's a Saturday, and if you got the weekend off, I hope you're getting some rest. I have 5 stories to talk to you about today, so let's get to it. First one here is Doodle for Google winner sees a future of peace and diversity. Now, if you look at the picture here, this 15-year-old student did this doodle for the Doodle for Google competition, and she won. And as you can see, it shows different kids of ethnicity from around the world, and you know, that's the way it should be, really. Why do we have to hate everybody that's different? I really think this girl has done a fantastic job with this, and really applaud her for doing this and speaking out for just about everybody, you know. It's a step in the right direction, I really think. Now, the next article here is, the next ones are really tech news, so. And this one here is FBI arrests hacker who hacked no one. This guy, he made a software program that essentially lets you connect with other computers and control them, kind of on the basis of like TeamViewer or the system that's built into Windows that you can activate and let someone access your computer remotely. Well, what happened is he invented this software, and he went on to do other things, and one day he was having breakfast and the FBI shows up at his door and takes him into custody because they say that his program is being used to commit crimes, to access other computers, systems, and things of that nature. Well, you know, he invented a legitimate program to access other computers that he could work on, and he used this program legitimately, but hackers got a hold of it and they pirated it to each other, and they started using it for the purpose of gaining access to other people's computers. Now, how can they charge him with hacking when he invented this software where you have software like the TeamViewer software that can do the same thing, but they're not being charged for anything? And there have been hackers that have tricked people into installing TeamViewer on their computer so that they can gain access to the target computer. Also, there's been hackers that have tricked people into activating the software on Windows that will allow them to access a person's computer remotely. So I don't see anybody going after Microsoft or the people that created TeamViewer for that. So why should they be jumping on this guy because he made a piece of software that'll do the same thing, but hackers and scammers try and use this software to gain access to unauthorized computers? I don't really see where they got a case there against this guy, because he didn't use it to hack anybody. He used it legitimately in his own work and to help out other people. So we'll have to keep watching this story and see what happens, but I really don't think the FBI has a case for this, because if they do succeed in finding him guilty for this, then that just lays everybody else open. Microsoft, TeamViewer, and anybody else that makes a program where you can access computers remotely. So we'll have to keep watch on that. Next article here is Verizon to pre-install a spyware app on its Android phones to collect user data. Well, you know, that I read that the first time, and I didn't think much of it. But the more I think about that, the more it seems like wiretapping without a warrant. I mean, they don't actually listen to your phone calls, I guess, but they are getting any information that you enter into the phone, addresses, notes, pictures, diagrams, your browser history, which they could already get. But yeah, that just seems a little bit too far out there. So I'm sure there's going to be plenty of challenges to this, and we'll have to see how that turns out. I don't know of any other carrier that's planning on doing this, adding an app to your phone to get all your information, but it just doesn't seem legal to me. What do the rest of you think? Do you think I'm right, or do you think I'm wrong? Do you think they should be allowed to put apps on cell phones that collect everybody's information? I just don't see that being legal. Alright. Then next story here is inventor of email slaps tech site with $15 million libel suit for mocking his claim. This person, Shiva Ayyadurai, I think is the way you pronounce it. If I mispronounce your name, I'm sorry. But he's suing tech site for mocking his claim that he's the inventor of email. Well, I did a little research on this. I looked up his Wikipedia, what Wikipedia has on him, and all I did was I typed in who invented email, and his page came up first. So I read onto it, and then I did a little bit more research, and this next article came up, The Curious War Over Who Founded Email. And in this article, it mentions a man by the name of Ray Tomlinson. So I Googled him, and I looked at his Wikipedia site. Now, Mr. Ayyadurai, and I'm butchering his name again, I know. In this article, he was said to have invented an email program in 1974, I think it was, yes. And called it email, and by his own statement, what it is messaging, inter-office messaging system, kind of like the vanilla envelope would be in a business where messages are sent around. But Mr. Tomlinson, he worked with the ARPANET, which was the beginning of the internet as we know it now, and he had integrated the @ sign into email addresses so they could be distinguished from regular hyperlinks. And with this system, you could not only send messages inter-office, but also onto other networks. So I'm going to let you guys decide. I'm not going to say who invented the internet, because this court case is still ongoing, but I know who I'd vote for, so I'll let you kind of hash that out. Go ahead, and I'm going to put links to both Wikipedia pages on the description there, so you can read about each of these guys and make your own informed decision. And that's about it. I hope everybody's having a good weekend so far. And if you like my video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. And tell your friends and family about my channel and my videos. Also, check out my social media sites, G+, Facebook, and Twitter. And if you missed yesterday's vlog, just click on the link down there. And also check out my webpage, chuckbaker.org. Until tomorrow, everybody, take care. Bye-bye.